Hello, Internet. It's been a while. Like 4, almost 5 months. Um, so yeah, a lot has kind of happened. I have a new office. You can see I'm kind of in a new spot. I have a new desk. I'm just gonna like load into the game and I'll just kind of chat as we're playing. So just a quick disclaimer, I guess. I know a little bit about this game. I've seen a few people play it. I saw Cousin Dan Jones play a bit of this and Lord Minion 777. I don't know everything about this game though. I know that like you slowly change the planet. I think I've watched like maybe 2-3 hours of the game, and then like I saw like a bit of like not the end, but like I saw that like there was like grass, but how to go from A to B, I don't really have an idea. Like I figure it's just kind of do what you need to do, and eventually you get there. But that's about it. So I'm going into this fairly blind. Um, like I have a bit of knowledge. Like I know there's no monsters, no entities and stuff like that. Because if there was, I would probably try to do some sort of challenge run with that. Because that's just how I am. But what I am gonna do is my goal is to not die. I'm not allowing myself to die. In fact, if there's a way to set it so your save file is completely deleted when you die. Oxygen, health, and water decrease faster. Ooh. You know what? Because I know what this game is, that's the setting I'm doing. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do hardcore. So if I die, that's it. I don't have a safety net. Planet Prime Celine. Highly recommended for your for playthrough. We will do Prime then. All unlocks, no. Drones unlocked, no. All this seems pretty solid. I'll just go with like default settings. But yeah, so that's the plan. I'm not because like I don't like playing survival games with the idea that oh I can just die and not have to worry about XYZ. Because what's the point of playing a survival game if you're not feeling like you have to survive? And so that's what we're doing. Create. We created the world. Let's load in, and yeah, I have full confidence that this is gonna go well.
Correct your trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
This seems fine. Okay. I have to adjust the controls. Mouse sensitivity, let's raise that to like 50 something. Maybe a little higher. Maybe like 70 something. Okay, we'll try that for a bit. Okay, so I click on stuff to open them. There's food and water, oxygen. Alright, so this is still technically my favorite playthrough, so I don't actually know how to do shit. But, honestly, we'll keep the water here for now. I think I just drank the water. Right-clicking drinks. Just so you all know. But yeah, it's... You know what? This isn't what I saw when I've seen people play this. So this is like a completely different spawn location than what I've seen. That's cool. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, it's been a while since I've recorded or streamed anything. That's because, as some of you may know, I've done a few like update videos on my main channel, but basically, my office had to get its floor replaced, like you guys may have remembered. Actually, one second. Let me do some quick adjustments to here. Let me. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oopsie daisy. I just wanted to grab my webcam. Let's move myself over to here so you guys can see the information. How's that? Let's see. Alright, there we go. Okay, yeah, that should be good. You guys can see what my goals are and the the progress. Okay. But yeah, so it's been a while. Like, I've had, like, my floors caving in for the past couple years since my wife and I moved into this apartment. And, okay. It's very orange. Red out. Red? It's very red out today. Craft a tier 1 backpack. How do I craft? See? Tab? Options. Let me pull up controls. And how do we build? How do we build? Tab is inventory. Q. Q is construction. I need a construction microchip. Okay. Okay. So construction microchip needs silicone. Okay. Let's. Okay, we need silicone. So yeah, my office has been basically under construction in August. I had my floor completely ripped out because it was caving in, as you guys probably known from like earlier streams and stuff like that. Every year I would get bugs because these bugs bred in like rotting wood, so that the floor was caving in, it was rotting. It was just not good. And I, been raising issues with my landlord for a bit about this, and finally he got stuff done in August. And at first it was fine, like, the floor got ripped out, and I informed my landlord that I'm pretty sure that there's a leak in the foundation, because a floor doesn't rot that quickly for no reason. He told me that the contractors who ripped up the floor said that it was fine, and it actually wasn't a leak, and it was just moisture. And I'm like, no, there's a leak, and they decided to just kind of go about with the plans anyways. They were going to come like 3 or 4 days later to install the floor. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, it's his dime, right? Like, if he wants to install a new floor only to have it completely destroyed in another year, that's on him. I told him what I need to do, and I told him it's a leak, this is why, and he's just ignoring it. So I'm like, okay, fine. And then, why am I losing health? But yeah, so I did that, and construction microchip required. Didn't I create it? Oh, do I need to equip it? I do. Okay. So, in a weird way, fortunately, we had rain in August, and that rain showed that there was a leak in the foundation. Basically, this part of my office completely flooded. And so at that point, he had to basically accept the fact that, yes, it's like, this is the problem, this is what we need to do to fix it. And at first it was fine. Like, right away, he contacted whatever guy he hired to do the foundation work. The guy showed up, looked at the job, he was like, this is what needs to be done. And he's like, I'll try and be back Monday or whatever day it was. And he just has to confirm with the landlord. I was like, okay, cool. Then we hear nothing from him, and my landlord tells me that the guy basically ghosted him. I'm like, okay, that's strange, but okay, then just send somebody else here to do the job. Um, and that took a while. Like, it was surprising how long that kind of took, because for some reason, instead of hiring like multiple people to come look at the job, price it and go, he essentially hired one person at a time, and then took forever. Like, he hired like one other person to come and take a look at things, and the guy came, quoted, and apparently, from what I gathered afterwards, asked for the same amount as the first guy. But at the time, I didn't know the first, what was going on with the first guy. It was just um, from what I knew, he just ghosted, and then so yeah, the second team came. So it's like, okay, it's gonna cost like $5,000 to get the job done. This is what he told the landlord. The landlord, oh geez, I am dropping frames. Am I actually dropping frames? Is it because I'm running too much? What? Okay, I'm not technically dropping frames. But what if I do adjust the graphics a little bit? Could it be VSync? Let's change graphics to very high and try that for a bit. But yeah, so essentially the new team showed up. The landlord messaged me, was like, hey, they want like $5,000. That's a lot of money. I'm gonna try and find something cheaper. And I'm just like, a part of me is just like, just do the job, right? Like, just do it, get it done. But I'm also like, okay, if you want to find something cheaper, find something cheaper. And then he proceeded to not contact anyone, hire anybody, have anyone come by and look at stuff. He kept on trying to contact the first people, who, from what he told me, ghosted him. And then eventually the guy got back to him saying that he ran over his phone. It was just a whole bunch of bullshit stories. And then finally, after like 2 months of basically nothing fucking happening, let me check. Is this good? Am I still? Why is it? Oh, it might maybe just be Steam or Twitch. Am I stuttering on like just the the broadcast, like the recording? No. Huh. Maybe it's just because my quality is as high as it can be on my end. Huh. Cause like it seems fine from. Okay, let me stop recording real quick. And let me just pull up the VOD just to make sure that's all good. So give me a second. What? No, the first, what was going on with the first guy? It was just, Okay, double checking. From what I knew, he just ghosted. And then, so yeah, okay. It doesn't appear. Cost like $5,000 to get the job done. That's what he told the landlord. The landlord said, "Oh, geez, I am dropping rate." There's a little bit. Okay. Not as much as on Twitch though. Okay, hitting the record again. Let's maybe try turning off VSync, because I know that can often fuck stuff up. So we'll try this. We'll see if it fixes stuff. Okay, I just punched the mic. But yeah, so as I was saying, multiple months went by, nothing was happening, nothing was getting done. I'm getting annoyed with the landlord. And then finally, suddenly, the first guy replies. He's like, and apparently, like, he ran over his phone or something like that, and that's why he wasn't getting back to us. And all this stuff, and I'm just kind of like, okay, um, as long as like the job gets done, I don't care. And then it took another month to get work started. Like, the guy eventually came back, I want to say, like, mid-October? And the work finally started mid-October. Like, the guy put down, like, some new, like, whatever he had to do, like, new concrete, he put that down, and then he had to come back a little bit later, and to apply this, like, tar-like stuff that would take, what we were told, like, a few days to dry, which ended up taking 2 weeks to dry, and it was just a whole thing there. But yeah, he ends up, yeah, he ends up basically doing that, you know, setting up the stuff, and then we basically just had to wait. We had to wait for the stuff to dry. And then after like a week of the stuff not being dry when it was supposed to be dry in like a couple of days, I reached out to him. I'm just like, what's going on? Like, can we do stuff? He's like, oh yeah, you just have to cover the stuff with plastic and it will take longer to dry, but that won't matter if you guys are putting a floor over it anyways. I'm just like, where was this information like, 2 weeks ago when you first did all this stuff? So, eventually, the landlord got the contractors to come down, build a floor. That was the whole thing. And it was finally built like 2 weeks ago. I'm recording this December 10th. So yeah, basically it was all done basically 2 weeks ago, and it was just a whole headache because then the contractor guy kept like just basically not showing up. Like, he kept being like, oh, I'm stuck at another job, so I can't start yours today. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. It happens. Sometimes, stuff runs long. I try to be, understanding. And then, can I climb this? Kind of. Where the hell am I? We're just in a hole. We are just straight up in a hole. Okay. And our hydration is low. Really wish I didn't actually... Oh, I haven't even equipped my new, oxygen tank. There we go. Okay, we need to find cobalt real quick. But, yeah, so stuff finally got done. The contractors were basically just like dicking us around as well. They were just like, oh, we won't show up today because we got stuck at another job. And then, so we can't start the job. And then once they started doing the job here, they were just like, oh, something came, they were supposed to show up on like the Saturday. And then they messaged at like, they're supposed to be here at 10. I don't hear back about anything until like 4 o'clock, 4:30. With them being like, oh, we're going to try and make it later today. We got stuck at another job. And just like, you literally said you're on your way here. Like, oh, cobalt's for this. I need to find ice, like, now. Like, yesterday. So, yeah. They were dicking us around. And finally, I just told the landlord, like, this is unacceptable. They're coming tomorrow. They're coming Sunday. I don't give a shit what. They're coming to actually do the job. I don't care. And they're going to have it done Monday because that's the day they promised everything would be done. So the landlord must have said something because they did come by the Sunday. They weren't happy to be here. But they came by, and I was under the impression that they were building the floor on the Saturday, which was now the Sunday, because they told me they're building the floor. They show up, they work maybe an hour. They're supposed to show up at 10. They showed up at noon. They left at 1. And I'm like, that was quick. And the guy's like, I'm done. I'm like, so you're all done? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so you built the floor? Like, the floor's all done? He's like, oh yeah, the floor's done. And I'm like, it's been an hour. What do you mean? And then, like, he was saying something along the lines of, like, he ordered some stuff, and the stuff is going to be here. And, like, he has to wait for the stuff to be delivered or something like that. So I'm like, oh, so you're waiting for stuff to be delivered or stuff to be dropped off? And he's like, no. It's all done. And I'm like, and this is where I started being like, oh, so, like, everything, like, the floor's done. He's like, yeah. I'm like, so I can move stuff back in? He's like, yeah, whatever, bro. And then he left. I'm like, what? It's been an hour. So yeah, I go down, I look at kind of the situation. Okay, quickly, I'm just gonna climb up here, and we're gonna build just a quick temporary bigger base. Q. We need silicone. Okay. Let's build some chests real quick. Running low power. Okay. Really? Okay, iron. But yeah, so long story short, eventually, obviously, the floor is done. It was so much of a headache. But yeah, like, the guy basically, like, left. And I came downstairs because he, like my wife was also here and heard him also say, like, everything was done. And then, yeah, nothing was, like, barely anything was done. They made a big mess, and they left. And then I was mad because they were like, apparently they're not coming till, like, Wednesday now. And I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? Everything was supposed to be done Monday. Now it's Wednesday. And they were like, oh, you know, they did mudding and the drywall and mudding or something like that, and it needs a few days to dry. And I'm just like, okay, that makes sense. So why can't they come Tuesday? Logical conclusion. If it needs 2 days to dry, they're able to come Monday. They're a day behind, so Tuesday. They're like, oh, like my landlord's basically like telling me what they're saying, and the landlord's like, oh, they're stuck at another job. And I'm like, what do you mean? They said that they would do this job. They clearly don't have the standard of, like, sticking to the job that they're working on, so they can clearly come here to do this job since, as I said, they had no issue, like, avoiding, canceling this job anyways, so they should be able to show up. And, yeah, it didn't happen. They came Wednesday. They didn't fully finish the job Wednesday, so they had to come back Thursday to finish the job, and then it was done. The floor was built and everything. But it was just such a headache. Such a pain in the ass. So much... my poster fell. Just so much bullshit. Like, it's easy to say it was just bullshit. There was so much nothing that it was just exhausting. Okay, I really don't like this hole. So I'm going to work on not being in this hole anymore. Can I take this apart? Maybe I need a deconstructor or something. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Let's just run into here real quick. Good oxygen. Okay. Okay. And then while everything was being done, I think I want to say September, we had a pipe burst. Basically not in this half of our basement, but the other half, where all my office stuff was stored. We had a pipe burst, and like, basically our basement had like about this much water. Probably, let's say, at the lowest part, it was at like the base of like up to like the where my foot met the base of my slipper, and at the deepest spot, it was over my foot. Like, there was a lot of water, and apparently, whoever installed the pipe under our sink, they didn't. Okay, I need ice. But yeah, whoever installed the stuff under our sink, they decided that glue wasn't necessary for half the pipe, and eventually it just kind of wiggled its way free, and eventually it caused the flood to happen while I was doing dishes, and it was just a whole mess. So fortunately, I managed to put all my parents' stuff away. Like basically everything we had was in totes, and stuff that wasn't in totes was on top of the tote boxes. And yeah, so for the most part, things were safe. The only stuff that was actually destroyed was my desk and a few bookshelves, which still sucked. I had to like replace those, but it's alright. Focusing on not dying. I might die. Ha! So, yeah, so in the midst of everything happening, my basement flooded. I had to replace a lot of stuff, and like a lot of like bookshelves and stuff, and it was pretty shitty because there was a moment where I'm like, oh fuck, like there's literally water pouring on top of my dad's salmon that he caught in '83. Like he had it like mounted and stuff like that. I don't want that destroyed, and like I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, Magic cards in a box right next to where the flood was happening. Like, because like half our basement sometimes flooded due to the washing machine. It is a whole thing. I plan to put stuff in like totes, put stuff on top of totes, but up underneath like our steps, like as far away as possible from where the floods usually happen. I had like a couple thicker cardboard boxes, but still cardboard boxes. Thinking that they were safe, and in the moment when like the basement's flooding, I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? Like my shit's getting destroyed. I have to first, do as much cleaning as possible, get what I can out or safe, and then focus on salvaging what I can. And it was like insanely intense, like insane, and like I was so defeated. I'm just like, okay, I guess I lost all my shit now. That's great. I guess I'll deal with this and figure out what is lost afterwards. But fortunately, all my games were safe. All my documents and stuff were safe. My cards were safe. Any like collectibles, everything was safe, except for the desks and desk and two or three shelves that needed to be replaced. Everything was pretty safe, and I was big relieved. And like a great thing is like you guys probably see the Pokemon maps behind me. Um, those maps were on top of my dad's salmon, and because they're laminated, they actually protected my dad's salmon. So the salmon didn't get destroyed. The posters didn't get destroyed at all. Everything was fine. It was like the best of the worst case. Also, I'm gonna turn on my lights. Give me a second. So this was like, a bad situation, a horrible situation. But fortunately, not a lot was lost. Not a lot was damaged, and the stuff that was damaged was replaceable. But yeah, it only added to the stress of just everything that was happening, and it's like, it was a lot. Like legit, like I just lost like my parents, and I lost like my 13, 14-year old cat who was like my main support, and then like then had like a good change happening of like getting the floor replaced so I could stop like slowly dying in my basement because it was just awful down here. Um, and ended up getting like um so like that was being done, but then like the flood happening and just that defeated like feeling that comes from just losing everything you have. It was just like it was a lot. Um, but fortunately, things. I'm just gonna grab one of these because I keep forgetting what I need. It was magnesium. Okay. But yeah, so things eventually got done. I'm and let's grab two magnesium. Okay. Exoskeleton, silicone, magnesium. Backpack, 2 iron. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, it was just a lot of stuff happening with just the office and my shit almost getting destroyed and all that. So it took a bit to get back into streaming, and then as a farewell gift, let me make some oxygen real quick if I can. I can't. Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself then. Maybe I can find a little bit of cobalt somewhere. Now this is a rough spawn. I don't know if all hardcore games spawn you here, or if I just got like stupidly unlucky. But this is rough. I was aluminum. Okay. Oh shit. Oxygen's critically low. We can make it. Where did my base go? No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Let's start a new game. Hardcore again. Create. Load. Okay. This time, I'm going to actually pay more attention and not focus on telling a story. Okay, so yeah, all hardcore spawns you here, it seems. Good to know. Okay, so, my plan. We are not going to immediately drink a water. We're going to take an oxygen with us. And we're going to do what I originally started off doing and build a little base up there. Or maybe what I'll focus on first is getting an oxygen tank built. A super alloy? Fabric? Holy shit. Some crazy good stuff right out the gate. Yeah, apparently the sea's just gonna be a lot kinder to us. I love that. Okay. Let's build the backpack. We can carry more shit. Let's build a construction machine. We need silicon and magnesium. Nothing. Okay. Silicon, magnesium is running in here. No, there's not. We'll just leave that for now. Magnesium, silicon, there we go. It's very dark. Oxygen's fine, we're safe, okay. Construction. Next, oxygen tank, magnesium. Okay, we need more magnesium. Here we go. Titanium, are you... Your iron, magnesium, there we go. And we're fine. Okay. Just make us the oxygen tank. Throw that on my back. Okay. Now, let's climb up and build ourselves a quick little house. Quick little makeshift base. Baby's first base, if you will. Silicon. Build, door, boom, and we're in. Okay. We need some iron in order to make some stuffs, some chests. That's the word I was looking for. then just iron over here. Let's grab that. Okay. It's not iron. What am I doing? Okay, sprint. We do have an oxygen tank on us, so we should be fine. We're safe. Okay. Build. I keep hitting B the build. B is not build. Okay. Let's grab everything from down here. Everything we can from in here, and then run back up. Got that iron, since I know we're low on iron. Okay. Oh boy. I don't know why I decided to do hardcore for my first playthrough. Probably not my wisest decision. Iron silicone. I think I grabbed titanium instead of iron. That 100% looks like what I did. Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. Drink some water. You know what? Maybe we'll grab a little snack. Okay. Iron rocking everywhere. Where is it? Yeah, this is a rough spot for hardcore. They probably don't expect people doing their first playthrough to do hardcore mode. So they spawn you in just like the ass crack of somewhere. But we're fine. We're doing it. Okay. Build, craft. Oh, silicone. There we go. Silicone in my hand. Slapping it down. Nope, no. Don't slap the silicone. We're good. Crafting station in the corner because I like how it looks. Aesthetics mean more than functionality. We need titanium, silicone, magnesium to build the thingamajig. Titanium, silicone, and magnesium. Build the thingamajig. We slap this on our backs. Now we have extra pockets for silicone, magnesium. Don't have silicone. Damn. Okay. We need silicone. Which, for some reason, looks like labradorite. I don't know why it looks like that to me, but it does. It also kind of looks like very polished charcoal or coal. Like I guess I've never actually looked at like raw silicone or silicon. Okay, right back. I'm definitely getting my steps in for today. Okay. So I think my next goal, once we have like our basic needs met, construction chip, we'll just slap this on our backs, and now we need the torch, which is silicon to magnesium. You know what? Maybe instead of this, let's focus on what I need to move and get out of this fucking crap here. Grab some water. Let's actually use some of these just to make an extra oxygen, just in case we need it. What does it take to build the base? Two iron and titanium, which we don't have any of. Okay. And what does it take to make a door? iron, titanium, silicone. Okay. Do I gather the stuff first, or do I try and find it on the road? I think I gather it first, ignore all resources, find a good spot to build my base for now, and then set up my base there. So, titanium. Magnesium. Cobalt can go fuck itself right now, we don't need it. It's very orange out. There's a cool cave here. What did I just get? I don't know. Grab the magnesium. Grab this magnesium. I'm gonna run out of oxygen. That's fine. That's why we brought extras. We shove this down my throat. Okay, and we're on. We're out. We're going. Oh my god! It's fucking the apocalypse happening right now. I'm fine. Just don't get hit by a meteor. I don't know if that can happen, but I'm assuming it will happen. Okay. I don't know if I got everything I need, but I'm going to assume that I did and run back like a little bitch. Here we go. Ground shaking. Can't mine. Okay. There's a cool cave. I might check out the cool cave. Oxygen's low again. We're fine. We have backup. My guy is not running very fast, probably because of lack of oxygen. Oh jeez! Oh jeez! Oh, that was close! I, what is it? Shift tabbed and brought up the Steam menu. That almost killed me. And then I tried clicking. You don't click, you right click. Oh boy. That would have been a shitty end to this run. Okay. So. We need... Let's just use this one to sort stuff real quick. So we need iron, titanium. So iron, we don't have an extra iron, titanium. Okay. Then we need titanium, silicone, iron. Titanium, silicone. Okay, so we need another thing of iron. We can just toss this stuff in here. Make another oxygen. Probably gather some more cobalt while we're out. Grab another oxygen just in case. Do we have ice? I think we do. Yes, we do. Let's make a drink. It's very fortunate that we landed on a planet that has water. Okay. What did I need again? Iron? I think it was iron. Yes. Okay. We need 2 iron. Let's just look over here. There might be more resources. Huh, man. I am panic flailing. But with style. Okay. Game. Game. Thank you. Game, I have more important things to deal with than low power. Like, not dying. I have deconstruct. Equipped chip able to deconstruct entity needed to salvage Rex. Can I right click to remove this over here? I see. Okay, you switch between stuff. Okay, that did get me an iron. Can I deconstruct to you? I can. Cool. That gave me the iron I need. Breathe. Oxygen's good. I don't seem to be, like, dropping frames or anything now, so I think getting rid of VSync was the answer. Okay. So, in theory, we should have everything we need. 2 iron titanium. One iron, titanium, silicone. Iron, titanium, silicone. Okay, so we have everything we need. We have water. We have oxygen. Okay. What way am I going? Am I going into the cave? Or am I going to my right? Now, there's a chance that the cave leads nowhere and literally just leads to more cave. And in that case, there's a chance that we die. I could... Do we have extra oxygen lying around? I'm gonna eat some food, though. Just to be safe, you know? Okay. I know there's cobalt to the left where the cave is. There's a chance that the cave could lead out. It could lead to a nicer area. If it doesn't, then I have to turn back and then I'm down that much oxygen. But what if it does lead to somewhere cool? Like, okay, to our right here, or our left technically. I kept thinking our doors here. It does look like there's something beyond that ridge. Okay. You know what? I'm risking the cave. I'll grab some cobalt while I'm out, so if I do have to turn back, hopefully I can at least replace what I've used. So if I can gather 4 cobalt, which should be easy enough. Man, but they said you expend a lot of oxygen and hunger and all that kind of stuff faster in hardcore mode. They weren't kidding. Okay, aluminum. Right click. There we go. Honestly, it's kind of pretty in here. My retinas, though. My retinas burn. Jesus. Do I build in this cave? Not gonna lie, I don't hate it. It's nice, it's well lit. It, destroys my retinas, but that's fine. You know, I don't hate it. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Everything's fine. No reason to be concerned. Okay, so. What did that do for me? Honestly, not a whole heckin' lot. Like, I guess I can run back and forth between the base and here. The question is, what way is out? You know, that's a good question, me. Am I even going the right way? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this is wrong. Yeah, this feels wrong to me. Let's just turn back. Hydration low. Okay. Noted. Okay. Let's run back. Catch our breath. I literally picked the longest way possible for air. Okay. Okay. How did I get here? I feel like it was this way somewhere. Or was it that way? Or, honestly, might have been this way. Okay. I'm just gonna catch my breath. Grab a drink. Hope I'm right. Hope I'm right. Probably not. And I probably really shouldn't have picked hardcore for my first playthrough. But at the same time, this is so much fun. It honestly feels like I'm actually surviving on a planet that wants me fucking dead. Am I accurate? Is this... I think I'm correct? No. Where the fuck am I? This is not where I was originally. Right? Yeah, I don't remember being in the, death pit here. Okay. Yeah, I think I found the exit. This may, in fact, be lethal if I can't get to my thing in time. I better choose right. I think the door is on the right. Oxygen critically low. I'm aware. And safe. Nothing to worry about. Okay. Oh boy. Maybe I take a second to build up this establishment a little bit, you know? What do I need to build a crafting thingy? Iron, silicone. Iron. Magnesium. Silicone. There we go. Build the thing in the corner. Okay. What am I doing? Oxygen. We need more cobalt. You know what? Let me actually update the title of my stream to Blind Playthrough Hardcore. Just so people are aware. There we go. Just to make it a bit more accurate for people. Because I can see people not really be into the hardcore stuff. Just realize the alternate version of what that could be. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Maybe making more oxygen. Okay. We are going to need water. Is there ice? I think this is ice. Cool. Okay, we got ice. Let's make some water. We are going to run into a food situation. Okay. I definitely need to find the way out. Maybe over here? In my frantic flailing, I probably should have took mental notes of shit. No power, I'm aware. Once again, I'm too busy trying to not die. This feels like an out. I don't know if this is the correct out, but it is an out. I think this is the one that's actually correct. I keep clicking instead of right-clicking. That will get me killed. Okay. This was correct. I think... I still leave the shell of the space here, but I think I move everything else. I could, however, check the other side. let's bring up food. The downside of checking the other side is that I don't have the supplies to build a base if I need to. Okay, let's take all this. Okay. Yeah, I think we just keep that shell. I honestly think we still also keep the crafting thing there, just in case. Low on oxygen, we'll be fine. Okay, I have to use it. Unfortunately, the path back and forth is just a little too wide or long. Let's grab at least these 2 cobalts to replace what I just spent. Oh, my inventory is full, never mind. I picked the wrong way again. It's fine. Okay. Cobalt. Cobalt. Oxygen. I can grab an iron. That's titanium. Titanium. Iron. Build a second chest. Okay. Okay, we have backup ice if we need it. Okay. There's a chest over there. Let's grab that. Cool. Okay. Okay, let's bring what we need again to build another little shelter to iron titanium. And then I think one of each. Iron, magnesium, silicone. Okay. Take another oxygen just in case. I don't have cobalt. 1 second. Okay. I think what I'll do first is stay relatively in the cave, but check to make sure there's no other exits. Honestly, just making both of these up wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let me get my bearings. So I think that way is the way back out. And this way took us, I think, into the death hole again. I think we went up that way. So what's over here? And I'll grab some cobalt while I'm out. Just in case. It's very dark. And there's ice. Okay. So, our path is pretty clear, I think. Oh shit. Okay. It's fine. We'll make another oxygen. Okay. So I think I need to leave the cave and check the other side. Because our way out of here is blocked by ice. Which means that if I'm going to get anywhere exploring, I have to travel a very far way and come back. And I don't feel like that's very reliable. Because the other exit was just a wall of sand. I think it somehow brought me into there. Oh, no. I took the wrong way. Oopsie doodles. Okay, let's just... Oxygen. I guess since I'm here, might as well make the most of it. What's up here? Just a big field of nothing. Okay. Well, at least we know. Inventory full. Crap. That was precious time. Okay, so let's head back out from where we came. And check the other side. Cause like my main goal right now is to find a spot where I can set up a base and it not be in just the worst spot ever. Okay, yeah, I think this is the right path out. I'm hoping I can make it to our old base without dying. Being as like direct as possible. I don't think it's possible though to do so. No, it's not. Okay. Is there any cobalt just lying around? Not really, okay. I guess we're gonna go around that side and hopefully not die. Oh, and of course meteors. Adds a little extra danger to my plans. And they are definitely crashing where I'm running. Okay, there's a giant ice thing here. Okay, I'm going to need oxygen. Okay. So, I guess my choice is clear. I think the cave was the correct choice. I think I head back to the cave, run everything I need. Ow! Oh shit. Yep. I got hit by a meteor. Apparently that's lethal. So what did I learn? If it's me, I should probably carry a sandwich on me. A sandwich would be wise, because if I get hit by a meteor, I instantly die if I don't eat a sandwich. So, there's that. I know to go into the cave. That's where I need to be. And I know that I need to keep going through the cave if I want to get out. So, let's do that. New game. Hardcore. Here we go. Skip. Okay. First, to cobalt, iron, magnesium. Okay, I need to find cobalt. I think there's some here. It can be a little hard at times to tell from afar. I chose poorly. There's no magnesium or cobalt up here. Okay, that's me in game. Okay, and I think I build my temporary base in front of the cave. Okay, cobalt. There we go. And I think I only built one of these in it. Okay. Oxygen tank made. Oh, I've been running around without a backup oxygen? That was dumb. And 2 iron for a backpack. Do we have iron? We don't. Okay, let's grab the iron. Silicone. I think this is iron here. It is. Okay, backpack acquired. Now we need 2 silicone and magnesium. We just need 2 silicone. Have the iron over here. Got silicone there. Keep climbing, keep climbing. That's all iron. Boom, okay. Okay, that should allow us to build. We have backpack and we have oxygen. We need iron, titanium, which we have. Did I eat that? Where did I... Did I put it in the chest, I guess? Weird. Okay. I need to grab another iron, I think. Another iron, titanium, and silicone while I'm out. No, another iron and silicone. Okay. Let's try and build our base in front of the caves. Shit. Thought I had the iron. Apparently I didn't. Great, more meteors. Love that for me. Can I find some silicone? Think this is some? It is. Cool. really hope I have water over here. Cool. Okay. Let's just bring one of those with us. Bring a pocket food. Okay. Okay, fortunately I can make it back and forth without needing oxygen. Quickly build our crafting table. And extra silicon, which we don't have. More meteors! Okay. Exoskeleton, equip that. Silicon, magnesium. Build another oxygen. Okay. Let's just grab the stuff from our crash pod. Grab the silicon while we're out. Magnesium. Okay. Deconstruction chip. Let's give it a second. Let's just kind of chill, catch our breath, have some of our coffee. Okay, I think we are in a better place. We're not in a good water situation, but we know that cave has a lot of ice. Okay, I'm going. We'll deconstruct this chest on the way, real quick. Oh, there's something inside. Okay, never mind. We leave it and run. And you know, I might as well just make the torch. Okay. Build a second chest. Just because I have like a lot of extra food and stuff that I don't need on me. The question is, Do I attempt? Like, we know from our previous life that there is a chest by that ice crater. Might not be the worst idea to run back there and grab that chest and run back to our little mini safety base. Because like we would have been fine if I didn't get a face full of meteor. So maybe that's what I do. Get whatever early goodies that's in that box. Got extra oxygen in case we need it. Extra water. Let's eat. Oops. Right click. Okay. Let's go grab that chest. I think it's worth doing. Because right now it's way too risky to be running this far with our current setup. I also know, from what I can tell, a water bottle heals or restores an entire bar. So as much as I don't like min-maxing, I think we have to min-max just to get the most out of our water until we have a better setup. Okay. And we at least know that we can get to our new temp base from the crash pod with no oxygen, or with no extra backup oxygen tanks. So, if we do somehow use all 3 oxygen tanks that we have on us to get back, I don't think we will, but if we do, we're at least pretty secure in getting back to the temp base. Okay, let's just suck up some air, grab this, deconstruct this, book it. That wasn't as good as I was hoping. It was, I think, better stuff last time, but it's fine. Inventory's full. Oh, there's a little cave here. It's fine, 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 it's fine. What's in this tiny cave? Purple. Purple's in this tiny cave. Apparently I got an achievement called the Pink Rare Ore. Okay. Okay. Huh. So yeah, I think we stick with the plan. We need 2 iron titanium. And then 1 of each. Iron, titanium, magnesium, silicone. Okay. Huh. Iron. I guess I have iron on me. Okay. I guess I have to ask myself, how important is getting out of this cave to me? Like, would it just be wiser for me just to build in this cave? Like, it's fairly large, so it's a lot of resources. Iron, titanium. Let's do a bit more scouting. Okay, 2 iron, titanium, and then we need titanium, iron, silicone. Okay. Okay. Should be good. Do we have any ice on us? No. Let's grab some ice. Honestly, we'll just grab this iron too. There's just another chest over here somewhere as well. Where's the ice? There's the ice. Okay. Yeah, there's another chest there. Okay. We'll leave that for now. We just needed extra ice, so we have backup water. There's more ice here. Might as well grab that. Okay. Okay, let's just, you know what? Nah, we should be fine. We'll go until I need to. What's over here? I think this is what took us out to that, like, pillar area. Okay. Could build out here. Oddly enough, I think maybe building in the cave is smarter. Because it also does give us somewhat close access to whatever that purple stuff is. I don't know what it's used for, but if the game says it's rare, that's pretty interesting. So, yeah, maybe we build in the cave, but first, let me grab this shit. Let's run a little deeper. I could maybe also build something out here. This is just a big valley of death. Okay. Okay. I think we gotta keep this out here as like a mini base. I think we build up our resources in the cave. And we keep the base, or the cave, as our main base. If I get a point where I can build signs, that would be really cool. Because I'll definitely get lost at some point. Let's not have a drink of my coffee until I'm safe and sound. I think it's down here. Also, I want to do some tests. Do I use more oxygen while sprinting? So this is just me just like walking around. That's pretty fast. Okay. Doesn't seem to be the case. I just stand here. Okay. I don't think so. Or if it does, it's not like really noticeable. Okay, let's build another chest just kind of here. Move everything over. Deconstruct. Now let's run and grab the other stuff, bring it back here. And then we build up this area. And I think I'll just leave one chest back there, just in case we need to, like, quickly store stuff. We made, like, literally no progress in anything, but I think now that I have a base that I want to build up, I think we'll start making a lot of progress from here on out. Hydration critical will be fine. Yeah, we'll keep one of these here. We'll always build like a crafting station in a temp base. Just in case. I think once we get back to the base, I'm going to expand it. I think I'm going to place down like 2, maybe 3 things. Honestly, maybe I should find a better spot in the cave to build up stuff and move this one. Like, honestly, these little plateaus here wouldn't be bad. Like, where I originally built this in my last life. Yeah, this might not be a bad spot. Because, like, we can kind of expand, we can, like, use, I think, stairways and stuff once we have those unlocked to move around. Oxygen low. Can I get back in time? Let's just pop a quick oxygen just to be safe, because I may have gone the wrong way somehow. I definitely went the wrong way. I don't know. What the hell? There it is. I'm just dumb. I guess frantically running around. Did you lose your pod? No. I lost my temp base. I'm playing hardcore, and the game basically spawns you in just a pit. And I felt like a pit where I have to literally jump and climb out to get anywhere was not the best place to have, you know, a place to live. So after many attempts and deaths, I found out that this cave is probably the best place to build. And I was figuring out a good spot to actually start building up my base in this cave when you joined in and I got lost. Okay, I think I'm going to move this part of the, like, basically start building my base on that plateau. So we need another iron, silicon, titanium. Okay. So yeah, up here, I think it's a good spot. Fairly flat, I can expand. So... Okay, we need some more iron to expand. It's just iron sitting around. I was wondering why I was in the Zealot Cave? Yeah. Apparently, if you play hardcore, the game just goes, okay, we're gonna drop you in the worst place possible. Like, I haven't played this game, but I've seen some other people play just like a normal playthrough. And I realized pretty quickly that I was not in the normal starting area. Uh-oh. But I'm figuring shit out as I go, and quite a few deaths, but I think I'm starting to stabilize. I would just run stuff back and forth from here. You the starting area as long as you got... No, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Like, this is like what the game has kind of like handed me, so this is where I'm gonna basically set up shop. And I'll just kind of figure it out from here. Like, I'm sure with enough, like, effort, I could just keep building mini shelters until I get to whatever feels like the starting area from my memory, but I figure for the most part I'm pretty, like, I'm not too worried about like having my run start there. Because, like, I think I have no sense of direction, but out that way, there's like a bunch of like stone pillars and spires. And I'm pretty sure if I, build like multiple shelters there, I kept going, I would probably find something that like resembles like the spawn. But I think for now I should be fine here. You're not gonna be able to do much in that area. We'll see. Like it's at some point I'll probably like move my base, but right now I am just playing a dangerous game of juggling oxygen and water to a point where it's not sustainable, so I have to establish some sort of mini base and get some form of progress started before I start trying to expand and move elsewhere. And like I could also look up like where stuff is, but to me that's not super exciting. Because like if I just want to start at the starting base and not have to worry about that, I could. Or if I wanted to like look up that stuff, I could. But if the game is starting me here, I assume that the developers have a reason for that. So I'm going to trust the game and eventually just kind of make my way to a more safer region. But yeah, as I said, for now, I need to start just doing shit. Like, I know we need to, like, build up the, like, this planet and start getting, like, fans and generators and heaters and all that kind of stuff built. So I figure for now, I just focus on getting, like, the base stuff set up. And, like, so far, there's a good source of aluminum, good source of, like, your basic stuff, like titanium, iron, all that stuff. So I'm not too worried. Nearby, there's a pulsar, quartz, cave, whatever that's good for. And one of the exits to this cave is also blocked by ice. Okay. Let's grab some more iron. Now, I'm gonna try to have a chest at least for each resource that I can currently obtain. Do I have iron? I have 2 iron. I am low on food though, which is scary. Okay. I gotta just stop frantically running in a random direction. Okay. Let's use this corner here as our storage for now. So we need a chest for iron. I picked the completely wrong direction for that. Chest for iron. Chest for I don't like where that is. Okay. Chest for something else. Iron. Any more iron around here? I don't know why I just grabbed silicone knowing I need iron. I think it's just that, like, monkey brain must gather mindset. I guess I'll make this one silicone. Start kind of sorting stuff. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to do something about the food. Can I build a food thingy? Not yet. That's a concern. Okay. We can deconstruct this one. That gives us iron. Keep getting turned around. Make this one, let's say magnesium. That is not how you spell that. M-A-G-N-E-S-I-U-M. M-A-G-N-E-S-I-U-M. I guess that is how you spell it. Wow. Good job, me. Magnesium, silicone. Oops. Let's quickly store this stuff there, so I can grab all this, take you apart. I almost just took apart that room. That would have been bad. Oh, I can. No, I don't. I don't want to do quarterly because I still like having like stuff on a corner. Not really loving my design so far. We'll name this one Titanium. Yeah. Okay, let's grab this ice, run back to the other base, turn it into water. And I would be with little boxes. Yeah, I like to be organized. It's part of being OCD. If I wasn't, it would drive me absolutely nuts. Like, I can always, like, eventually, I'm sure there's bigger storages. So, eventually, when I have access to that stuff, I'll just rebuild everything. But until then, working with what I got. I'm just gonna label this as other for now. So like plants, food, chip, cobalt, aluminum. Magnesium goes here. We're maxed out on magnesium. That's excellent. Aluminum can go in this storage. That's already moved. Okay, now let's move over. Jeez, I keep just sprinting in the wrong direction. Oh, you also have OCD, but you start making things better instead of. Yeah, like for me, I'm sure there's better boxes and stuff later, but I don't know when I'm gonna unlock that stuff, and having to frantically look through all my chests for the stuff I'm looking for drives me insane. So I need to have some form of organization settled before I feel like good. It's interesting how OCD affects different people. That's so fun. Oh, I need this stuff, me. I need this stuff in order to build the crafting thing. Okay, there's that. Okay, we need a drill, a wind turbine, information heater. Okay, let's... Man, we have nothing. Let's start making oxygen. No, we need iron. Okay, we're just kind of in a situation where we really just need iron. Let's just go on an iron hunt. Surely there's iron somewhere over here. Like you? Yeah. Titanium. I think there's iron here. Some more. Okay, that's some. That's probably enough to get some stuff started. You need iridium too. Huh. Well, I actually do have iridium. I found it in a chest, I think. Unless that was my previous life. No, I found some. Here it is. Cool. Well, for now, I think I build a wind turbine just to have some power. Okay, next. Let's build a vegetube, which needs ice and magnesium. I think we have magnesium, so let's just grab some ice. I probably have some ice in the storage, but it doesn't hurt to grab some more. Apparently it does hurt to grab some more. I don't know where to get iridium yet, so I hope just building one heater for now will suffice. Oh, I'll grab more iron. There's ice, okay. Let's friggin' flail all the way back. Yeah, I'm fine, game. Okay. Magnesium, which we have a full chest of. Boom. Vegetube. Build that here, I guess. I think we have vegetables. Or plants. I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, plant. We have a lerma. Seed. Anything else? Apparently I think this has better oxygen. Yeah, let's have that growing. Okay. Next, heater. I have the stuff on me and the iridium. Let's just build a heater. We'll have that just doing this thing. Can I build this outside? No, it has to be inside. Okay. Just slap you in the corner. Now we need to build screens. Do we have water? No. That's a problem. really use some ice right about now. When I originally ran into this cave, like, last life, there was, like, unlimited ice, and now there's, like, barely any. This game's being very mean. Okay. Make some more water. Okay. Honestly, let's just make some oxygen as well. Okay, what else do I need to build? We need the blueprint, progress, terraform. Guess I'll build the terraform first, which requires this and silicon. Oh, that's very big. Weird. Okay. Blueprint. Blueprint requires iron and silicone. Start flailing for iron. Oh, not a power to have that powered on. Makes sense. I was kind of figuring something like that. Like, it's enough power to, like, build it. Like, the game's not gonna, like, you know, kill your system for it. But, like, yeah. Good to know, though. Blueprint. Okay. You're tiny. I can't see. I'm just gonna assume it can be placed here somewhere. No? Oh, it needs to be placed on the ground. Okay. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Gross. Don't look at my floor monitors. Okay, we did that. Did I not build the progress screen? Do I not have access to the progress screen? Is that why? Interface. Power. Okay. Guess we'll build another wind turbine. You know, maybe I should build a drill and... we probably don't have enough power for a drill. Okay. Okay. Man, we need iron. And food. I might need to start, like, exploring just to find food. Am I actually out of food? Am I blind? Ruh-roh. Yep. I guess I'm on the exploration for food? Just build all the oxygen. Alright. Here we go. This might be the end of the run if I cannot find a single sandwich somewhere. Okay, there's a box. Uh-oh. Yep. Okay, come on, 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 come on. Sandwich. Fuck. Well... So, salute to death. Okay. So, what did I learn? I really need to build my base ASAP. Unfortunately, I don't think the cave is the best place for that. So I think I should probably just move my base outside to that pillar zone. Okay. Play. New game. Hardcore. We go again. We go again.
Emergency. Correct your trajectory.
I don't care. I know what I'm doing, kind of. Okay, here we go. Let's just read this. Okay. Okay. I need to build backpack and oxygen tank first. Otherwise, I'm basically just dead. Okay. We need one more cobalt. What's our spawn loot? Cobalt, cool. Okay. And a food! And a food. That's more exciting than you figured it would be. If only we could have found that food last run. Okay. Oxygen. Throw that on. I really should look at what I need to grab. One more iron. Okay, that should be simple enough. Right here? Perfect. Almost did poofrick. Don't know why my brain went to do that, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, and we need to get construction, which is 2 magnesium. Here's 1. 2. I can also get agility boots. I haven't unlocked those yet. Those aren't available from the spawn. Or from the start. Okay. Now I think we focus on building our base. We need 2 iron titanium, so 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicone. Don't tell me where stuff is located. Cause unless like there was like an actual speed boots in this chest here. But yeah, if there's like designated loot in certain chests, don't tell me. I like to find the stuff naturally. Iron, 2 titanium, silicone. I think we have what we need. Let's run, build our base. First base outside of the cave. Okay. I could just keep building and reconstructing that just to get to a point where I can actually start establishing my base. Yeah, that might not be the worst thing to do. Let's grab some oxygen tanks just in case I need a backup oxygen. Don't right click, don't right click. Okay. Oh, I didn't make the deconstruction thing. Okay. Let's do that first. I need magnesium. Okay. Now, let's just try that. Build it and deconstruct. Find a spot where I actually want. Don't forget my food. I have some food on me. This is mostly just to establish where I want to build my base. I can then do like a midpoint if I need to run just back and forth to transport stuff. But this is just to actually have like this is where I want my base to be and save on time. There's a method to my madness. It is still in fact madness, but there's still a method to it. Hydration. We'll just do that now. There's two paths here. One way leads to ice. I think that one there. This one over here leads to pillars. Just a quick little peek into this chest. Okay, that's actually just iron. I should have just built my air thing. I don't know why I did that. Okay, we're at pillars. Where would be a good spot to build my base? Somewhere relatively flat. I don't know, I guess here. Okay. Now let's build some storage. Okay. I don't have enough to get back and forth, so what does it take to build crafting station? Okay. I think iron and silicone. There's silicone here. Surely there's iron nearby. Hopefully I don't get killed by a meteor again. It seems to be fine. It's not red outside, so I should be safe. Iron. Okay. Let's make another oxygen tank. Maybe rather than building up midway point, I just make a bunch of oxygen and just sprint it. That's had like 4 oxygen on me, because I made it like about halfway here on 1. So I don't think it will kill me to have enough oxygen to make sure I can actually make it. I don't think there's a lot left at the crash pod. Okay, that should be good. Let's just eat the food. I'm not gonna need the water. We're not gonna die. Okay, let's just go. Run back to the crash ship. Run back here with everything that our hands can hold. And start kind of establishing a base here. Oh, it looks like Twitch isn't, like the Twitch chat isn't popping up on the stream. Let me refresh that once I can do so. I guess being away for like 5 months kinda messed with some settings. I'm sure I'm probably very close to the original spawn, but as I said, I don't really need to know the exact location. Grab this. You know what? Let's risk. Damn it. Let's risk... Oh, now I can't build a chest here? Damn it. Well... I was gonna say, let's grab that chest by... the ice meteor, but I guess... I oopsied? Alright, I guess I'm running back. We'll drive by deconstruct. I guess I could just try to sprint this way again and grab that chest by the meteor area. I guess just like the giant pit of ice. Go there and grab what I need. Jeez, okay. I swear sometimes it stops running. Like, I don't think my finger has been off the shift button like this entire game. It's just me mad flailing. Mad sprinting. Okay, we're fine, 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 we're fine. Totally fine. Okay, we got 2 air. Do we have ice? No. So just ice around here. I know there's ice in the cave. Let's just grab it. Well, honestly, I should be fine. Let's just build enough to get one more oxygen tank, just to be safe. And let's go grab that chest. Because I don't think we're going to starve by the time we get back. It's not that far. Oh, I forgot to refresh Twitch chat. Let me do that when I get back to the crash pod. And I'm not sure if this is going to be like my actual base where I build stuff, but I think it's just good to get everything there so I don't really have to come back. Might not be the worst idea either if I can to grab a couple pulsar quartz. But I don't really need them at the moment, and at least I know where they are if I end up needing them. We'll be fine. Okay, we'll just make a water. Okay, so now, if I recall correctly, I am going a slightly different way to get there, but if I run to the right, climb up that hill, and then take a right again, I'll be at the spot. I believe I was able to go there and back on one oxygen. On like one additional oxygen tank. So hopefully we can do this. I haven't climbed up this wall yet, so that might change my arrival time. This doesn't feel very climbable, but I'm gonna try. Info that I wouldn't mind having if chat has it. Does running, jumping, doing that stuff cost more oxygen, or does oxygen just kind of drop at a regular rate? Like, if I were to, like, walk everywhere, would that, like, reduce my oxygen more slowly? Or is it just, like, you're losing, like, X amount of oxygen per second? Depends on what setting you're using. Base setting that is for hardcore, which increases how much oxygen you're using. But it didn't say, like, but, like, the settings didn't say, like, so it said that, like, you require more oxygen to do stuff, but it didn't, but I don't know if that just means, like, there's a standard, you lose, let's say 1 oxygen per second. I'm guessing in hardcore you lose like 2 per second. Does like running or jumping or that stuff make it cost like 3 per second? Or is it just steady 2 per second while you're out and about? Okay, I'm back here. I got everything I need. Let's just sprint. Goes faster on hard. Okay, that I already knew. That since you're not saying it takes more to run or jump, I'm assuming it just costs more on hardcore. Okay. Good to know. So me madly sprinting and jumping doesn't take more oxygen. That's why I haven't really been like jump running, because I wasn't sure if it took more oxygen or not to jump. I hope deconstructing that doesn't get me killed. Alright, hydration's low, but we do have ice on us. I'm not too worried. And then I think we still have a water on us as well. Almost there, almost there. Yeah, we're fine. Nothing to worry about. Okay, so... drink our water, eat a food. Let's build another oxygen. Okay, I guess for now, let's just build a wind turbine outside. There we go, we got power. Okay. Do I scout to find a better spot for my base, or do I just start building here? I guess it doesn't hurt too much to scout. We do need ice as well. So there is a pit hole here. I probably shouldn't run down that. That'd probably be dangerous. There's some more loose materials over here, I'm guessing from a meteor. Okay, we're almost out of oxygen, let's just turn back. I think that sounds like meteors are happening again. Let's bring a pocket sandwich just in case I get hit by one. Nope, it's a sandstorm. Fuck, my retinas! I guess these developers took a note or two from Deus Ex Revolution. Just hiss filter. I thought that was a person. Jeez, okay. Just grab this. I'll just leave the chest. Okay. I think I have to just start building up resources before I move. Okay, right now I'm just kind of running and flailing into the wilderness, being like, I need a home! Let's just get established. We can always move stuff after. It got real dark, and I was like, am I dying? Okay. Just store the ice. Build up the base. Oops. Grab all the iron, titanium. Okay. first, let's build a couple compartments. Why are you not building? It's because there's stuff on the ground? Why are you not building? I build on top, and does it add a ladder, or how does this work? Okay, I must unlock ladders or something later, so that's not worth doing. Huh. Can I build you over here? Do I not have the materials? No, I have the materials. Now you're working? Now you're working? Okay, I guess that's just a no spot, I guess. Okay. Confused, but not gonna question it. Is it because I have stuff built there? That's fine. Let's build one more. Oops. Kind of like here, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This will be storage. 1 iron, 2 iron, 3 iron, 4 iron. At some point, I'll probably just put down like a foundation grid. But this isn't our forever home. This is just our temporary establishment to build up resources. Oh. You know, I should have been reading that pop-up. I thought it was just telling me I can just go into the settings. I didn't realize holding down control actually did shit. Okay. Iron. Magnesium. Silicone. And I don't fucking know. Cool. So silicone. Boop, boop, boop. I guess we'll put that in this. Space food. Cobalt in there. I should probably grab a drink. I do have ice, right? I do. Okay, cool. That is my last sandwich. Okay. Okay, let's build a heater. Silicone. Iron. Where's the iridium? I think I put it in here. Okay. Heater. Built. And we're out of power. Well, Well, that was my whole strategy. Oh, how do I do that? Uh-oh. Okay, stop waving. Okay, we're fine. Had to take a wave break. We've all been there. Okay, frantically catch my breath. Okay. Fuck, we need food. We need food so badly. Ice, iron, magnesium. Ice, iron, magnesium. Veggie station. Slap this sucker down. We're out of power again. Yeah! Love that for us. Who needs power? Okay. Just slap you in there. Let's go find an iron off the ground. Street iron, if you will. There we go. Street iron. Slap down a wind turbine. Boom, we're good to go. We're back up and running. Fuck, this is stressful. Okay. Had to get that out of my system. We're fine. We're good. Everything's okay. Okay. We need food so badly. Fuck. Okay. We're good. Panicking is done. Kinda. Okay. Like, we have vegetable seeds. Can I just shove these vegetable seeds in this other pot? I'm assuming no. Yeah, why would I be able to grow plants in a plant grower? Yeah, that... Clearly I'm wrong. Okay. 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 We need to just find food. I need to do what I did before. And I need to just make a lot of oxygen. And we need to just look for food. I'm sure at some point I will unlock the growing thing. But we don't have that yet. I have 2 food? Holy shit, I do! Alright, cool. We're good. Everything's fine. Why are you worried? Oh, fuck, okay. In that case, I guess... We're not out of danger, but we're still... It's not like Red Wee Woo. It's not a Red Wee Woo situation. It's like... yellow at best right now. Much like the sky. Well, the sky is very orange, and I don't think it's quite orange wee woo level of concern. After we eat one more food, then it's an orange wee woo. I guess for now, let's just run around, grab some iron, build what we need to build, cry a little bit, frantically flail. Oh, I think that was a chest. Let's run back to base. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh yeah, we're fine. No concern. Let's grab that chest. Probably grab that ice too. Yeah, I wasn't seeing things. Food! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're good. Still good. We're good now. In fact, I'm gonna eat this sandwich. Okay, so we're better than we were. The magnesium away, silicone away, iron away. Titanium. Okay, what else do we need? We need to build the terraform screen, blueprint screen, energy level screen, and a drill. If I build a drill, we're gonna need power. Let's just build another power thing now. We're going to need it anyways. Doesn't hurt. To be happy you're not trying to feed 2 or more people. I think in that case, I would not be doing hardcore. So, you know, it wouldn't be as stressful. It's only stressful because, you know, I have 1 life to live. We're fine, game. Everything's okay. Okay. I think there was iron up here. I think this is iron. Yeah. We need all the iron I can find. If there's an iron, there's a way. Okay. Might as well grab the extra magnesium while we're here. Okay. So, drill, 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 drill. And we didn't lose power. Okay. Okay. I think we have an extra... Yeah, we have some extra fancy seeds. Maybe building another oxygen thing wouldn't be the worst. Ice, iron, magnesium. We might run out of power. We didn't. We're good. Okay. Huh. Okay. We're okay. We're okay, folks. We got some heat going. Now we can start setting up some other stuff. Let's build a desk. Desk for our screens. Let's build the transformation screen. Which is just a big old thingy. Yeah, let's slap that there. Nice. Blueprint screen, other screen. I need 2 more iron. Always be needing iron. That's, I mean, might as well grab it. I could run into the cave again. There is the other chest that I haven't grabbed yet this run. Might have something good. Had to play this game with friends, but they got bored when they looted everything. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Blueprint screen. Slap that sumbitch down there. Energy screen. Slap it here. Lack of power. It's fine, I just need to find a piece of iron. Somewhere. Please. Please, game. A little bit of iron. There we go. Also my eyes. Everything's pissed yellow again. Yeah, that sucked that they got bored, like, after looting. My eyes adjusting to the yellow to the not yellow was a little jarring. Okay. Oh, we need an energy thing. Wind turbine. There we go. So we have 1.19 energy available. And okay, we get tier 2 backpack at 300 Ti, indoor ladder at 1 PP. I'm guessing we're almost there. Like, it's gonna tick up now. When did we get food? Plant grower. Plant grower at 12 PPT. So I need more oxygen. That is, I think, the most crucial thing at the moment, is making oxygen. So that I can make food, so that I don't die. So, with that said, I need to start making, food. Silicone. That's not silicone, that's magnesium. This is silicone. Okay. It bothers me that I don't have a separate thing for the water, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, to build more plants, we need more iron to build more windmills. How much power does one of these take? 0.45. So I think we can build like 2? So we have yeah, I think we can build 2. Well, we'll see. A sandwich. Okay. So we need ice, iron, magnesium. Let's just drink this water. Let's run into the cave and check that chest. I did bring oxygen, right? Yes, I did. Cool, good to know. I don't know why I have seeds on me, but I do. Because I looted and didn't put them away? That sounds like something I would do. Okay, we can build the upgraded backpack. Though I honestly do think building the planners is the better choice. Because, like, sure, I can carry more stuff, but it doesn't help me if I'm dead. So, do we have power? Yeah, we have power, okay. Things were just awfully quiet, and it was unsettling. If I get to a point in this game where, you know, I'm not, like, fighting for survival, I would love to actually build, like, a greenhouse. I think that'd be really cool. Like, I want to have, like, separate facilities. One of which being, like, a greenhouse. But that's a ways away. Did I already put a plant in this? I did. Good job, me. Thanks, me. Huh. Okay. Hydration break. What do I need? I need ice and magnesium. We have the magnesium. I just need ice. Let's try building 2 and see if that shuts stuff down. I know I have ice, I think, in a chest back at the base. Oh, I also see a chest over here. Empty. That's why I always pick them up. Because I get excited, and then I get disappointed. Okay, meteors. I don't have a backup sandwich on me, so it's lethal if I get hit. Oh, before I forget again, let me refresh you. Did that fix it? It did not fix it. Okay, why are you broken? Okay, is that better? Did that fix? I think that fixed it. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's get another plant in. Okay. So now we have that. Let's build another wind turbine. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I get for not streaming for 5 months, or almost 5 months. Everything breaks. Okay. So we have power. We have oxygen being produced. Let's just make one more. Since I think we have all the stuff here. We have ice. We have magnesium. We have iron. Just do one more. There. Now, hopefully that gives us enough iron. Or not iron, PP, I think that's what we needed. PP? Yeah. Hopefully that gives us enough PP to actually, you know, eat. And until then, I need to go find food. Hydration level low. Okay, I need to find food, and I need to find ice. Okay, I'm actually just gonna eat this food Okay. Food and ice. Here we go. Okay, so 1,000 is... Okay, 1. Okay, that's concerning. I unlocked something, I was not paying attention. Oh, there's a chest. Could it be our salvation? No. They give us water, though. I think it's meteoring again. Man, we really just don't have like the ability just to get places. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, the next oxygen tank is unlocked? That is actually worth doing. We need silicon and magnesium. Yes. 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 Let me breathe. Okay. Cool. Next... I guess I could just make the exoskeleton, which is titanium, silicone, magnesium. Okay. Honestly, let's just use the flour we got and build another grower. Okay. Okay, we're gaining a decent... Like, we're producing at, like, a decent speed. If we get more heat, we can create VeggieTube 2, and I'm guessing that's just a better VeggieTube. So... let's make another heat thing. Which means we're gonna need another wind turbine. Iron, iridium, silicone. Do we have enough to do one more? Iron, iridium. No more iron. Jeez, another meteor storm? Fuck. Okay. I think... I need to just start building mini bases until I can find more food. Like, we're now producing double the heat. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to find food. Fuck. If I die again, one, I'll probably wrap up the stream because I've been streaming for like 3 hours. But two, I think I might literally have to just start building up what I can at literally where my ship crashes. Just to be able to, like, survive. So, I need more iron. We need 2 iron, titanium, 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicone. Grab some more iron. Okay. And we have a bit more oxygen, so at least I can breathe a little better. Okay, so we need 3 iron. We have 2. No, we have 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicone. Yes. The magnesium away. Titanium away. Aluminum away. Okay, we have solar panels. Let's build another oxygen tank just in case we need it. Let's grab ice somewhere. There's probably ice like right inside here. Okay, now I get the water, and then I start exploring. Oh. Okay. Here we go. If I can find a crashed ship, that might have a good source of food. We need to just survive long enough to be able to start growing our own food. I also need to make sure I don't get lost. Because getting lost would be fatal. Let me know if you see any chests that I run by. If anyone's watching in chat, because it may be important. Can I eat the satellite? No. I will take the water, though. That would have been real good. That would have been real good if that had food. Like, maybe I overlooked it. But I did not see food in that. Oh boy. I need food so bad. I don't see any chests. Don't fall off. I don't know if there's fall damage, but I'm not gonna gamble on there not being fall damage. Oxygen level low. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start fading away. Yeah. Here we go. This is the end. Well, I think when I come back and stream again, maybe I'll stream somewhere tomorrow. I keep kicking stuff. I think I need to just establish a base of operations where my pod crashes. I think I just need to do that. Because I don't build up enough stuff to be able to make food in time. The issue... Start on Planet Selena. The game literally tells me, though, that if it's my first time playing, I should start on this planet. So I'm taking the game at its word. But... like, I could just play regular, and I'll probably be fine with that. But I want to see if I can actually do it in hardcore with the knowledge I have first. Because I'm intrigued. It's like a different game. It's almost like I'm trying to do a speedrun just to get food. If we can do it, get it set up, and actually producing food, I'm fine. I'll be good. I won't have to worry about like survival besides just oxygen. And that's not too hard to do once I have stuff set up. So I think tomorrow, if I don't have anything planned, I'm gonna stream again, and I'm going to try and do it in hardcore. If I can't, then I'll just play normal. But until then, thank you, Sibberty, for hanging out. You have an easier time on Selena? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. But I think I want to give the starting planet one more try. Because I'm starting to figure out what I need to do. And I want to see if it's even possible. Because it might not even be possible. It might legit just be like... you have to get stupidly lucky with drops. If that's the case, then it's like, you know, either I'll try Selena then, and just to see if I can do that, and if not, then I'll just play normal. Like, if the game is very much like, it kind of feels very luck-based to survive, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and chatting. It was nice chatting with you. But yeah, I'm gonna go and probably start making dinner. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.